Hi everyone, welcome back to Abra Knowledge channel. Today's topic is process capability using six packs. And this video will be compared with Minitab output as well as data tab output. Very interesting topic. CPK itself is very interesting topic. It is a part of process capability. In this, we are going to find it out CP process capability ratio, CPK process capability index, Z bench performance bench, that is sigma value we are going to find, and PPM parts per million we are going to find. So the scenario, this is the scenario we are going to mull over. The circumference of the cricket ball should be between 2 to 4 millimeter, that is LSL equal to 2 to 4 and USL equal to 2 to 9, and the target is 2 to 7. And company A has collected the sample of 100 cricket ball, that means N equal to 100. Let's see how we can do it in Minitab and then followed by data tab. So I'm just opening up Minitab and I'm pasting the value which I have in Excel. So all these value I'm pasting it, copy as a whole column and pasting it in the Minitab. So the value got pasted. I'm just confirming again whether all 100 being pasted. Yes, all 100 being pasted. So, and also this column is being C1, that means it is identified as a variable. So let's see how we can do. So go to start, because all the statistical related will be there in stat menu. Start, and then you have you have quality tools. In the quality tools, you have capability analysis. Capability analysis will give only the bell curve, but what we want is six pack, right? Six charts we want, right? So we can just click capability six pack normal. Okay, and this is, we are dealing with only one column. So that means single column. Yes, single column. You can double click it, the value get pasted here. And one common mistake people do is they try to type cricket ball. It doesn't fetch that way. All you have to do is you have to either double single click and then select from here, or the best way is you can directly double click here, so it will come here. So subgroup size only one. We are dealing with only one sort of column, right? Only, that means subgroup size is one. And what is LSL? That is given in the question, 2 to 4, USL equal to 2 to 9, and historical mean and historical standard deviation we don't know. So let's go to options. In the options, number of subgroup default is 25. So I'm gonna ask Minitab to do with all 100. Okay, target is 2 to 7 and K equal to 6, that is the process width equal to 6. That's fine. And capability stat CPP will give, but what we are interested is, we were also interested to find sigma level also as well. Benchmark Z's, Z stand for performance, sigma level, right? So this is for cricket ball. Maybe I'll put like Z bench or sigma value. Okay, that's the title I have given, and you can just give okay. So these six charts have appeared. So very beautifully, so it has been taken automatically IMR chart. Why? Because IMR chart deals with only one variables, right? So this is the reason IMR chart has been there, individual moving range chart. So this is something we can see that there is an outlier is there, where to find the granule, to find the fine value, all we need to do is, there is something called brush, right? Select data point, and it will give full traceability, which row it is, which column it is, and all that. So I'm just brushing it. So I got the reference. So 23 value is something out of the limit. That means the value is out of the limit. We will find out which is that. So I will go back to 23. Okay, row number 23, 2 to 2. That is outside the limit, right? Because the minimum 2 to 4, 2 to 9. So 2 to 2 is outside the limit. So it is identified that as the outlier. So this is outlier here. In the range side, okay, this is range is moving. This is individual moving range. So whatever the values, it has been plotted, and the overall one value is 2 to 6, right? The overall grant average of this entire one is 2 to 6. And let's see MR, IMR chart, moving range chart. So 1.7, there is a huge difference. So all these values mostly on this side. Let's say this is sigma, this is -3 sigma. So all these values are here. So that is something, many outliers can happen. The process looks to be unstable. Let's see, furthermore, how we are saying unstable. So this is the 100 plots, more or less. It is very away from the mean. This is the target line. All these are very scattered, and there is too much of a scatter in this one. So you remember that in default was 25. I just opted for 100 so that all the 100 values will get taken into consideration. So in all the cases, 100 values been taken. So this is the graph. Generally, when you plot that process capability, this is the only chart will be available. But when we ask for Z-bench, I mean, when we ask for six pack, all six pack will be there. Six, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So this is the one. You can clearly see that there is outlier. 2 to 2 is outlier, right? So, and this is LSL. Anything below LSL is rejection. Anything above USL is rejection. So this is the target. So we are very, the width of the process is very, very high. With the width is high, standard deviation is high. When the standard deviation is high, variations are high. When the variations are high, that means the process is very unstable. Process, we need to center the process. We need to improve on the accuracy and precision. We need to completely work on the precision. Okay, let's talk about the another element called normal probability plot. A equal to 0.3 and P equal to 0.5. Let's also compare what data tab it gives it. So this is the value within and overall. We always need to see within, mainly because based on the data, within a pool of data, right? So standard deviation equal to 1.5. As you can see, that is more standard deviation. Why? Because the width is more. And Z bench, sigma value is 1.21. This value, cricket ball, it is operating with 1.21 sigma. There is still lot we need to improve on the sigma value. CPK equal to 0.5. There is also several videos being done on the CP and CPK. So CPK 0.5 is equal to 1.21 sigma. So standard best practice is 1.33. That is corresponds to 4 sigma. And 1.67, that is AIAG, Automotive Industry Action Group. That is a 5 sigma. So minimum we need to have 4 sigma industrial best practices or 5 sigma as per the automotive requirement. So this is way behind with those targets. PPM, this is the value. So this is the spec. Very beautifully it has given. This is the spec, but we are operating like this. So there is a more width here. So it is here also the issue, here also the issue. And the same thing overall also it says. So this is how Manytab has responded to the value which we have given. Let's go and see in the data tab. So data type works in browser. So you just go to this datatype.net and I just log in and this is the data. So for the benefit of you, I will clear the data and pick up one more time and then paste once again. So just like Manytab, this also has given one column called row 0, right? So in Manytab also that is one column we have. For example, if I go to value sheet, so this is one column is being reserved, row 0, right, for the header. Exactly the same fashion they have given cases, right, where you can do that. So and I'm just doing a sanity check, ensuring that all 100 is being there. It's there. So what I need is process capability. I need to click statistical calculator. I pasted the values and then I'm just clicking process capability, CP, CPK, and Z-bench. And the metric it has already been identified. So cricket ball. So what is the LSL 224? What is USL 229? And what is the target 227? So this is what it has been given. So immediately all these value comes out. So what is status value? What is the p value and all that. So let's say this is the probability chart, right? And mostly the values are here, which is away from the center, and normal probability 1. We can also download this PNG and all that. And this is very important and critical information which we are looking for. For example, LSL 224, target 227, and USL 229, and mean value 226.38. Okay, so how much Manytab has given? Let's see how much Manytab has given. So just going back to graph, 22636, perfect. So perfect. So this is more or less same, and n equal to 100. So standard deviation more or less same. CP and has given CP lower, upper, and CPK 0.48. That we saw like this is the value we got it here 0.5. That is still okay. The round of value. So and ppm also we got it. So what else we have? We have the same like this thing. We also have IMR chart. This is also as correctly recognized because one column only IMR chart. If more columns are there, you can go for X bar R chart and all that. So this is the value which we identified as a this thing. I mean outlier, and this is the value which is touching this one. You can also zoom it a bit. Actually, directly you can zoom a bit. So this is the, if you zoom it out, so this is the value which we have in and row number 23. It also given that reference, right? And let's say I wanted to zoom a bit this one, we can do that. So we can do all these. So these are all the values. So one is coming from, so one is coming from the 3, one is coming from 5, 7, and then you have one value. These are all the references. We can easily do that. So let me go back and if you want, we can download this also as well. So let's say I want to download in Excel version, we can do copy it to Word. We can do, for example, if I wanted to download, you can just download. Download is being done. So like this, we can easily see that. Let's say we can also do a statistical one, the basic statistic, descriptive statistic, right? So of a cricket ball, and let's say we wanted to find mean, maximum, median, and quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and the variance and all that. So we'll see that. So it has given all these very beautifully, and also it has given that the range. This is very interesting. So 2 to 6, and what is the quartile 1, quartile 2, where we are operating it and all that. And also it has given histogram, and I mean, there is something called quantile, and this is also, it has given that how the values are being scattered and all that. So this is, I hope you enjoy this video. Compare to Minitab, and comparison between Minitab and Data Tab. Both are very powerful tool. One thing which I like in this tool is it has more coloring and all that. We can also point it and all that. Same like all, but in Minitab also you can do it. But only thing is you have to go and just do a navigation, brush it and all that to find the more information. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel, and I will be coming up with more videos. Till then, take very good care of yourself.